So today I'm going to be doing kind of a slightly glam look I did with my purple wig. I'm going to just go right into it and start the tutorial. So the first thing I use is my Nars Primer. This is the primer I've been using in pretty much every video. This is the only primer I have currently, and it does work for me, and I have very oily skin. I just go ahead and just smooth that out all around my face, making sure to get my forehead and my T-zone area. The next thing I'm going to do is get my concealer or my foundation, just kidding. So I'm going to take that foundation and put it right on my forehead, my cheeks, and my chin, and go ahead and blend that out using a brush, a foundation brush, which is kind of like a flat brush. I don't always do my foundation this way, but I am in this video, so I'm going to just go with it. Making sure to get my eyes all over my face, blending that out really nicely.
If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya. The door's OPN. Take that hot road and hop in. First impression, you OPN.
I'm then gonna take my Allstar setting spray and
if you OPN, engaging
spray it on my beauty blender and just go ahead and pat that down. This is something that I do sometimes if I know I'm gonna be wearing my foundation for a while. I was on my way to work, so I went ahead and did that. Sorry I keep looking behind me, but I guess my makeup bag is sitting behind me. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Anastasia Beverly Hills and the orange color. I'm going to dab that right underneath my eyes just to conceal some of that darkness right under there. And pat that in, make sure it's blended out, especially under my eye, because I do crease under my eye, so I usually try and make sure I pat out for sure if I put any concealer under there. I'm then taking my Nars foundation and my Nars concealer, and I'm going to put that right underneath my eyes. I'll put the colors that I'm using in the bio just because I don't know which colors I'm using, but I'm putting that on heavy. I told you I was planning to wear my makeup all day, so under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and then I do a little dot right on my nose because that is where I'm going to put, if I was going to put contour, I usually will contour around the dot right underneath my nose. This is personally how I like my makeup. You do whatever feels best for you, but I don't have a bridge by nature, so this is my way of trying to combat that using my makeup. And I just take some of that excess product and put it right under my chin and on my forehead.
Open up, shut it down like Macintosh. Open up, open.
So I'm then going to start with my brows, and I'm using a ColourPop brow, it's like a cream, and it's in a really dark brown, almost black.
Open up,
and I'm just kind of following the shape of my eyebrows, how they would go naturally, and I'm using an angled brush to fill them in. Okay, so then as I showed you in my eyebrow tutorial, I'm taking my eyeliner and going ahead and making little hairline strokes throughout the brow to make it look very realistic. I get compliments on my brows pretty much all the time. I don't know if people do this a lot, but it seems like it's kind of a trend now to have more of a natural looking brow. And this is what I do to make my eyebrows look as natural as possible.
First impression, you OPN, we should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya. The door's OPN.
I'm clearly looking for something. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. So
we should be closer than friends.
I'm definitely looking for something. And here it is, my shadow. So I guess I was trying to figure out what color I wanted to do. So these shadows that I'm using are from ColourPop. So I'm going to just go ahead and take a fluffy brush and kind of brush that all over my lid, all the way up to my brow. And blending it out with my finger.
We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya. The door's OPN. Take that hot road and hop in. Monarch butterflies, you should open up.
And then I'm gonna take a shimmery, kind of a lighter gold color, and just placing that right on my lid.
She's closing up. Come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a Pokeball.
Again, all products used will be in my bio eventually. So you can look in my bio to see what exact shadow colors I used. I do know they're all from ColourPop. I'm just not sure which ones I was using. I have to go back and look. So the glitter I'm using is just a glitter I picked up at the beauty supply. It's like a copper kind of glitter, and I'm just patting that right over the eyeshadow. I'm then taking a ColourPop eyeliner pencil and just lining my top lid with a dark line right where I know my lashes are gonna be. Making sure I get all the pieces, because I know sometimes when I line the top, it's a little color you can see right under the lash line. And voila. And this is me trying to get like that little bit of color. So if you lift up your lid and kind of line the underside of it, you can get that color. So I guess I put my lashes on off camera. If you haven't seen me put my lashes on, you can check some of the other videos where I show that I do put my lashes underneath my eyes so I don't have a lash line. So now I'm going in with a ColourPop foundation that's a little darker than my skin tone, just to get kind of a contour look. And I'm also taking this LA Girl Pro Concealer and adding just a little extra pop underneath my eye, as well as a ColourPop concealer, which is a little bit lighter than what I would usually use, but I do add that one too, just so that I can really get a highlighted look, especially on the bridge of my nose. So I'm going to just take a beauty blender and go ahead and blend that right out.
Open up, you OPN, hit you on BBM, we should be closer than friends, if you OPN.
The crazy thing about this video is that I literally filmed this in January, and I just hadn't even gone back to do the YouTube thing. I guess because I just felt like it was so saturated that I didn't want to do it too. But you know, I do enjoy it, and I'm gonna try and keep posting videos as often as I do my makeup, just because I feel like sometimes even if things are oversaturated, if it's for you, it's for you. So I might as well not waste any more time and go ahead and get into it. So right now I am taking the Sacha Buttercup, and I am just heavily packing in that setting powder because I told you I'm gonna be wearing this makeup all day long, and this is the best way that I use to combat oil, and I have very oily skin. I feel like with this setting powder now I really look like a mouse or something. And then I'm going to dust it off camera, and this is the completed look. So I went ahead and dusted off my foundation. I added a little highlight on my nose and my Cupid's bow, and this is it. So thank you for watching.